but you're too, and you have a time to throw it, but because you're so used to it, if they don't.
Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson, and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
That's hilarious. I mean, I get you, though.
On 1st and 10, Stafford toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And I do believe this is going to.
That's that blue cloud over there.
That's a wacky play. Wow, what a disaster. You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception and then just trying to be too cute on the return.
It almost felt like his own gyroscope really got out of whack.
That was the safety, though,
going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play.
The safety picked out that one, though. I'm trying to figure out what they were doing. Yep, he's coming down again. First down.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next
drive. Did you L2 that?
A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive.
Did you? Are you good at that? L2, L1?
Like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right?
I'm like, if they even, it seems like they getting that pick.
Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. To throw.
Are you switching on him, holding X?
He'll get this one to Galladay. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down.
16 yards. Now how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body.
Yeah, I was playing Watt earlier. I see that cloud. The situation with the out of the big formation on defense. He was bombing that.
Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
But it's gonna make you mad because they switch some of the buttons now. It's like a play that you know you can do, you can make certain adjustments out of. Like if they come out in a certain offensive formation, you can't make those adjustments. Even if it's a play that you already know your setup, it's gonna change your individual player's assignment. Like. Where that, say your corner, you normally put him in a light blue cloud. They gonna have him in like a hook curl or something. You know what I mean? And if you don't look at your play art, you would never know. You think you like, why am I getting bombed over? You'll never know you're in a hook curl instead of that. Whatever.
Don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissue. Not much there, only a yard.
2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
The motion route was open too. What did you put him in? Oh, you put him in the street. That's I'm about to say, that don't look like the same stuff.
Coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
They run with a rookie from Utah. This is Zach Moss. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
What you gotta do, flip it or something?
And he's gonna go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you got to be super fast.
Talk over what to do next. So off goes Allen, and on comes Stephen Hauschka for the Buffalo field goal. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they are on the board. It's now 9-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And stuff that be looking open don't be open all the time, though. Because, like, right there, R1 looked open on that. But that dude is back there. That's going to, if somebody's a good user, and they can switch and cover off the switch.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, just any
it is a little slow.
Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now a play fake here on first down.
Will they adjust to it?
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I want to see them adjust to it.
And that'll bring up second down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked out by Jordan Poyer.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Moss. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Did you possession catch that?
15 yards remaining on second down.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's safety. There's corners, safeties is coming down on you.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, Ben's getting old,
field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points.
Then y'all draft y'all quarterback of the future too, like back him up.
Are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in
it might have been a Packer.
On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it.
Yeah.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but it's still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go wondering what if.
Yeah, but you always making hot routes though.
It's like by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, and he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he didn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And he's got it up and through.
Now, how many plays do you try to get in each package?
So not much time to speak of.
Like say,
this first half as the kicks away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Now, what's the rules on that, J-Dub, in the says?
On what?
As long as you're not running the same exact play, you can run the same formation, right?
That's a tricky question right there. You got some people who consider in the same formation.
It's a gain of 8.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Yeah, it ain't rules like that. I done been in them. I done ran a money league where it wasn't no rules. You play to win the game by any means necessary. It don't matter if a motherfucker sitting in gun-tight trip formation the whole game. If you can't stop it, then guess what? You need to go in the lab and figure out how to stop it. Because there is a counter for everything that's on this game.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start with a handoff to Johnson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And they get him down, but not before he takes it.
On a new one already?
It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
1st down, Lions.
First down carry here for Johnson.
Can run, and what formation you can't run, and
another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
And the Lions 1st down.
So 1st and 10 now in
it's with the levels
at the 44-yard line. Now Johnson.
Talking about circles.
He's taken down inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones
Do you worry
always
about
think
your
to themselves,
protection?
just
Like when
hang
you,
in
I
there.
know you
Just
be
one
creating,
big
you
carry
be
away
just focused
from
on
busting
the
this open. That's a
secondary
good
and
start for him.
receivers, but what do you
17
do
more
as
yards
far
on
as
that one
your
as they keep the
protection
drive
to
rolling.
make sure you have enough time to get that off?
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now a first down throw. Stafford looking for Hawkinson, and he's got him. Touchdown, Detroit.
To T.J. Hawkinson.
T.J. Hawkinson there to make the grab. And the Lions are going to jump back in front.
Yeah.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight
That
end
just
earns his money
that
in
just
the
looks
high
like
traffic area. And he's able to work
a
free
play
to
that'll
the
take
end
some
zone
time.
and grabs that
That's
one for a
why
touchdown.
I mean, circle don't look like it'll be too. I guess they get to their spots pretty quick.
Prater on to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
Makes the score Lions 16, Bills 10.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taking about
How many
7
yards did you say
deep.
that was? About 5?
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone is
Yeah.
a good one.
Over 1st and 10.
They be looking. I see a lot more. Like you're covering a lot more
Bills come
ground
to the
than
line
what
to
you
start
think.
their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
He did what my little girl be doing. When you playing with her, she throw the ball when she about to get tackled.
We want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play, right?
Was that your second read? Or was
Get
the
after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
4-yard line.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now a run with Singletary. And he's able to take it across midfield. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now a
Oh,
pass
good
dumped
screen.
off to his running back. And he's out of
have you
bounds
made a
inside
playbook yet, or this is
the
just out of the
35.
basics for
16
me?
yards, a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Finding Knox there, complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Watch the twins. Check 15, check 15.
On 2nd down, here's a run
So I
with
guess the
Singletary.
first thing is I
And
need
he'll
to
take
start
this down just shy
establishing
of the 25-yard
what
line.
plays.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker.
I said, I guess my first thing is in my playbook because I created a custom already. It's just identifying what beats everything.
17-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
I didn't even hear what you said, man. What?
They'll run on first down with Singletary.
This nigga trying to come up with a Statue of Liberty joint.
Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That might work.
Good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good
Just
for
gotta
your
figure
entire
out what
offense.
it works
But I
against.
love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On 2nd and 2, Allen. And that is caught.
That was her just called you.
Buffalo. Tyler Croft there to make the grab. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody. Those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. Defense just has to.
I used to have that formation. I see what you mean, but then you can you can audible. Switch your place to. I like heavy formations anyway.
This will make it into the end zone. And beyond its 20,
I think Guap, he was running a lot of spread. That was difficult to stop.
At their own 22-yard line.
He was bombing out of it too. What's your first read though? Would your first read be the same no matter what the defense is?
They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter.
Well, you know that circle ain't gonna be the cover four.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that? That maybe it puts it on one side and
go to the
keeps it
3-4 odd when you do it.
Just a yard to go here on second down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll come up now on second and a yard. Running from the gun, Johnson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first three quarters, but when
the only thing that's not going to beat right away
maybe they
is
ride him more
Cloud.
here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
You got to get out my way, boy.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1 yard.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On 2nd and 9, Stafford pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They send him back right around the 44. Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down.
3rd down.
Man, didn't stop. He's funny. This boy is funny.
After the sack, Stafford and the Lions
He's
come
looking like he
up
gonna
with
hurt
a
himself.
3rd and long situation. Operating from the gun.
Talking about landing. He did.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
He doing that.
From a defensive
You remember when?
perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the
Nigga,
football.
you know I got 4
They were
kids.
getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here
About
on
what,
4th down.
10, 11 months.
Lions go for it on 4th. And Stafford is going to fire one deep over the middle.
Oh, you got to catch that, man. That's legit. A legit play, and you drop that?
And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
I know you ain't trying to give me everything, but I just wanted to see what the
They'll run on 1st down. It's Moss. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Good gain there on first down, and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him. Ends up
Make
picking
those
up
plays
nice
even
yardage,
better, because I wasn't even running it like that. I would go through like the first 2 reads, if it ain't there, taking off with the quarterback. That's why I always like mobile quarterback.
And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions 32.
Because, you know, especially when you get to franchise, everybody want to send heat.
One of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Yeah, I've been taking off on some niggas. I just was fumbling because I didn't know how to slide. Last year, I could slide with just hitting L2, R2 square. I didn't even have to double tap square. You just hit L2, R2 at the same time and just tap square and you slide. Now you got the double tap square. So there may be a few times where you dive. You know how that used to be.
On second down, here's a run with Moss. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions 22.
Stop running that.
6 yards they'll
Go down
pick
to
up, and that's a
5-2.
first down.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. The Bills will add on to their lead.
Everybody likes to see the long ball throw, but when you throw it underneath and you see someone catch the ball, secure it, make their moves, and then turn it into bigger plays, that's a lot of fun to watch as well.
So that's street. You remember that play from last year? I don't know if you knew about it, J-Dub. The X-dig out of double.
Out of gun dogs, yeah.
That's not beating man coverage no more. Though. You know how they get that? It's not a streak. It's just that route where you go out a little bit and up.
Yeah.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And,
Babe, what you make
there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Your playbook that you create, it carries over to the full version, right?
Line of scrimmage and taken down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Second and 10.
Here we go.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's taken down.
Man, I gotta get in there, man.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back.
Using my creativity this year,
So
man.
here's a first and 10 at the 38. They will run with Singletary. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Charles, defensively, 1 timeout left. Do you use it here, or do you let it roll to the 2-minute warning?
I would use it here because you're going to get the 2-minute warning stoppage as well. And then that means you have to snap the ball again. Something could happen. Something could go awry. You could get the ball back. I wouldn't let it run. And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. The Bills on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Allen. Then he finds Beasley complete. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
What's making all this noise out here today? Tito when they got a Harley or something? Yeah.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll run on first down. Singletary. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Allen. And this one caught by Beasley. 6 yards.
Jason, get away from the game. You don't have to be up on the game. Get away from the game, son.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up
Oh, you got a junior?
7.
Yeah.
So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Marquez on to punt for
The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
today's final score.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last
I bought an
play.
air fryer yesterday. That
To get
joint
the pick and seal it.
did
And we
that.
know that every play during a game
food
matters.
good.
You're never sure which one's going.
Flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. That's a flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. Flag on the play. Hold up. That's a flag on the play. Let's touchdown. I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag. Ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass. Come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole. Then I'm running. Get money. You ain't trying to get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline. A flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons. I just made a play. In the red zone. Going strong. Watch me shaking like a quarterback. We ain't worrying about no formers, we ain't staying there. Running off the block, yeah, I'm something like a linebacker. I got juice like a Fanta, how you like it? How you like it? I'm on purple, I'm on yellow, like a Viking. Like a Viking. All these plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy. I do my thing, 6 range, just like Tom Brady. Touchdown, I just scored a whole play. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. They gon' throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, it hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. I'm in the field like a.
Do you like empties, J-Dog?
Empty sets?
Yeah.
Nah, hell no. I never been an empty set guy.
Yeah, I don't like them either. I'm just wondering if I'm missing something.
You know I'm a touchdown with the safe.
Adding in or not.
Intercept the pack like a safety, you boys handshake play. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, it hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go.
I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah. I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across you where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought.
Are you planning yet, J-Dog?
Yeah, me and Pete playing again.
Who won the first one?
He did. He won by 8, 24-16.
Landon.
Yeah, we here.
So I see I'm gonna be doing a lot of deleting this year in my playbook, son. I'm gonna be deleting a lot of plays. Unless I can make it a money joint. All money plays, every play. I can run against every defense. That's what I'm shooting for.
I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then
My audible. I'm audible into another money. I got to change formations and change your formations into another money.
Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating around here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear.
That's the go. With formations with strong running play.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Buffalo Bills. Set to go from Detroit as Matt Prater approaches and booms it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
It's a pickup.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
As he holds it in, and he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
Bills first down.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion. Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
So still 14 yards to go, second down. Operating from the gun, Allen. Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dewan Harmon, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Oh, be intercepted. Tremendous weight with the pick. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing the ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Allen now looks to throw. And John Brown's got it complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Allen to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got my oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
Normally you think the tight end. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
That, you know where his pacifier is?
First carry for Zach Moss. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And it's 3rd down.
Third down, here's a run by Moss. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. Give him 9 on the carry, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
But it brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, the Bills send out their punter, Corey Bojorquez. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, start off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
Johnson, the ball carrier.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Ahead of the chains now, second and 2. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let it pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 41. Out of the gun, Stafford. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hockenson, 41 yards. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taken in the end zone. This to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. That'll go down as a loss of 8, and it'll make this a second and long.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Lions 7, Bills nothing.
Now Allen. Got a man. It's Brown. John Brown, the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. John Brown, 89 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is. I mean, he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there. And that's what we got on that one.
They should have put a
nice
stamp on
catch,
me in the
an even better run for big yardage.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Stafford. He finds his man Johnson. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Clock keeps moving.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Detroit Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Move.
Hey, yo, J-Dub.
Yeah.
You know what I'm discovering is back?
What?
Operating from the
coverage,
gun.
man.
Stafford.
Yeah, that's why I'm running on Peter. You just got to know when to run it, though.
They're inside the 25.
The slants will kill you.
4 yards that go around. A
Nah,
first
bro, I'm
down.
in practice. If you got real good corners,
First down.
Yeah, if you got good corners, yeah, that's...
the Ravens is murdering the slant. And man, I'm like, God, can't even get off the bump.
And nothing doing. He's immediately
You
taken
gotta
down
run.
by
The only thing you can run is outs or
Murphy, the one
ends.
to bring him down.
Brings up
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick,
Can't
quick,
run,
quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
They on it.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Stafford. That's going to be caught. And we'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hawkinson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions have taken the lead. And he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns.
Yo, how do you
already
control
into
your
the
running
second
back? You
quarter.
can't even control your running back no more.
This game is over.
It used to just be don't hold versus speed. You can cut with left analog stick, but this year they got them moving all weird.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
You should be able to cut however you choose to cut. As long as you
Decision to
ain't
bring it out ends up
making
not
those
being a
big
good one.
movements.
Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Singletary, the Bills.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Allen going to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Allen. And that's caught by Beasley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
He was brought down by Trey Flowers. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On 2nd down now, Singletary. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
But they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides, but to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. He finds his target, John Brown. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 13-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Four yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Throwing now is Allen.
Oh, but y'all got to be up that, bro. Hey, y'all giving that up too easy.
Grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
And that is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Micah Hyde able to get a hand in and knock that one away. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have a 1st down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
They'll run on first down. It's Johnson, and he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Again, it's Johnson. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
3 brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's Stafford. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. On 2nd and 15 now. Stafford. He completes it to Jones. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 22-yard line. The catch and run good for 24 yards.
At the 22-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
12 more yards there and another first down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that.
Galladay's got it, and the Lions have a touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here. and start matching them point for point, but it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Second and 11 now. Here's Allen. Now they go screen. It's complete. There'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a third down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Allen from the gun on third down. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Singletary here running out of the gun. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman, and he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. The Lions take over. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
This is one that's intercepted. Picked up by Micah Hyde. And finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
On 1st down, Singletary. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. The veteran Jamie Collins there on the tackle. So 2nd and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit. To the air, Allen. Flush to his right. He'll run it. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. 14 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? But I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
Their own 21-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield.
Wow, what are you doing? Why are you not catching the ball? What's the issue, man?
Stopped at the 35-yard line.
Intercepted by the Bills. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
This man hit on the ducks, bro.
Ball up to the 35.
What's going on, bro?
They come up on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Singletary.
Come on, man. Get up in there.
Gain of 3 to the 33. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Allen.
Good defense.
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. It's Knox, the tight end, making
Y'all
the
gotta
catch.
tighten up this
And they move
defense,
this
man.
all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Who is that back, though? He's dropping back too far, man.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Moss. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Moss again. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Singletary.
Good defense.
Mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Temptation there certainly to go for this, but I think you have to kick it, right?
The temptation coming from the fantasy owners, right? I mean, there are some that are going to want to kick it because they may have that kicker, but overall, get more yardage, maybe a chance for a touchdown. But no, absolutely not. Run that field goal kicker out there. Kick it. You got to take the chance to take the lead right now. You don't want to put it back on your defense.
And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. They're going to run for it. It's Moss. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Bills have broken the tie. So they went for it from the 1 on 4th and goal, and they got it done.
Is this the new NFL?
This is the new NFL.
This is the updated NFL, and I like it. I know that quarterbacks across the league have spent the entire offseason and even during the season lobbying their coaches to go for it more on 4th down. Let's go get it. Because nowadays, you've got to score points to win games in the NFL. You can't just rely on your defense to hold them.
I think the quarterbacks want to eliminate field goals inside of 30 yards, probably.
Well, listen, they have enough confidence in themselves that they can call plays and make plays, but they won't need those field goals inside the 30.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
21-yard line.
offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And they'll get him down here at the 23.
Interceptions be killing me. I got to stop throwing so many damn picks when I be up.
A lot of these plays ain't butter like it was.
But in this situation,
the
defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 16 yards at first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Number 33, carry on
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Stafford throwing on target to Jones, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like he'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The first down carry here for Johnson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
Martin, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Pass from Stafford, caught by Amendola. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
Detroit Lions, first down.
He'll look to throw. Complete to Jones. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
And a catch made by Johnson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
At the 13-yard line.
Niggas learning the glitch already. I see it. You just flip a player audible and then the message play hard.
Back to throw.
This man here is fucking trash.
TJ Hawkinson. And now it's second down. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions.
This man dropped another pass, bruh. This motherfucker here, bruh, is fucking horrible, dog.
It's incomplete. Third and long coming up.
Jesus Christ, man.
The quarterback or drape all over the passing
Oh
lane.
my gosh,
That's
bro.
exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
My nigga, like, really?
It's a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And that last penalty makes this third down play a little more interesting. 3rd and 5. Stafford. Crusher there as it's intercepted.
man won again, bro. Some bullshit, bro.
Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator.
I don't understand these niggas. These niggas. All you got to do is just catch the ball, bro. That's touchdowns that be left on the fucking field, bro. Them points, bro.
These niggas ran into
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
Them is points, bro. You leave on the field, dog. You dropping a wide open touchdowns, man.
It's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter. Kick it and go. Kick it and go.